Would you please just stop being so fucking pleasant?
Don't you love it when a massive tsunami destroys cities? Or a geothermic comet smacks the earth and everyone dies and everything explodes? Daddy. So let's look at 10 natural disaster movies that you should watch right now. I took off the costume, it's too itchy. Number 1, Geostorm. It's not the best movie.
You're not exactly the reliable type.
But as a disaster movie comes, it's probably worth watching. Humans make a satellite to prevent natural disasters because there's been so many natural disasters. After 3 years of successfully preventing natural disasters, the satellite ends up making a natural disaster.
This is a serious malfunction.
So after that, it didn't really seem like a good idea.
Not a great plan.
It's got Gerrard Butler, it's got cheesy lines.
How many times do I have to tell you? Never listen to me.
Back in 1998, when disaster movies were finally getting juicy, Deep Impact was definitely a good attempt. A massive asteroid or comet, I don't know what it is, does it really matter? No. It's about to smack the Earth and humans have to stop it. So they send like a spaceship out. We gotta break it apart, dude. Does it work? I don't know, watch it and find out. But given the time period that this came out in 1998, I feel like the CGI is a lot better than most movies today. It's got Morgan Freeman, Elijah Wood, and it's definitely worth a watch.
Well, disastrous.
The next one, The Day After Tomorrow. When a sudden storm starts erupting on Earth, Jake Gyllenhaal, I love Jake Gyllenhaal, makes a dangerous journey to try and save his son from the disaster. I feel like all these disaster movie plots are exactly the same. The main character has to go to a specific place to save one of their family members.
Hey, where's Laura?
Because their family member will 100% still be alive by the time that they get to them in the movie. Never mind the disasters. This movie actually made like 500 million at the box office. It's not the best movie. But disaster movies, it probably is one of the better disaster movies. And it's got Jake Gyllenhaal. Let's go. Next one, Don't Look Up. This is either a you love it or you hate it kind of movie. The end of the world is coming and astronomers Dicaprio and Jennifer Lawrence know that it's going to end and they know how to prevent it, but just nobody listens to them.
This planet is going to die.
I don't like him. He makes me sad.
Doesn't matter if they know what's going to happen because nobody will listen because the whole government is corrupt. And the president, Meryl Streep, is really funny and she just doesn't care. She just wants to escape.
Tell me about it.
I actually really like this movie, but a lot of people didn't like it. Did you guys like this movie? Let me know in the comments below. It's kind of a clever take on like the disaster genre.
There's something we do around here. You know, we just keep the bad news light.
Up next, San Andreas. Remember that time that Dwayne Johnson was starting to become one of the biggest movie stars in the world? This is that time. Basically, there's a bunch of earthquakes in California. Dwayne Johnson saves a bunch of people, and he looks absolutely huge while doing it. Not really knowing what else to say about this movie, to be fair. It's literally just Dwayne Johnson being tougher than the earthquakes.
Oh my God.
Watch it.
Not today.
Next one, 2012. I feel like this is the first disaster movie that I actually watched. Remember when everyone thought the world was going to end in 2012? Well, this movie kind of shows that. It's got John Cusack.
Sorry.
And it's about him traveling to a different location in order to save a family member. Ring any bells? This is potentially one of the better CGI movies out of this list. Although at times it looks kind of crap, but I think it's regarded as one of the better ones. But this movie is super long, so save this one for like a Saturday afternoon when you have like 18 hours to spare. Because it's a long movie. And it feels even longer. No, it's okay. Alright, up next, The Wave. A geologist discovers a tsunami that will hit somewhere in Norway. He has to find a way to keep his family safe. Of course he does. And get them and his town to safety. Why is it this dude's job? Why can't he just get him and his family and just leave everyone else? These tsunami movies, like, why can't the plot just be this dude has to build a gigantic surfboard in order to surf the biggest wave? The CGI is great, and it's actually got a good reputation as one of the better disaster movies. It's a lot better than The Fifth Wave, which is a movie that came out the next year, although that's kind of like alien invasion stuff. Honorable mention, The Fifth Wave. Next one, Greenland. Gerrard Butler again. He bloody loves these movies, doesn't he? This time he's with his wife and son, and oh my god, he doesn't have to find them. Crazy. But they do go on a journey together. They have to find a sanctuary in which it's going to hopefully help them survive. Because there's a massive comet about to hit the Earth, and they're going to do something. This movie may not add anything fresh to the genre, but it gives 2 hours of fun and entertainment, and that's decent.
Oh my god.
The next one, The Impossible. Tom Holland, amongst some other actors, have amazing performances.
Where are you? Mum, look at you! We need help!
And that's kind of what makes this movie so good. This is probably the best disaster movie on this list. This movie is widely regarded and loved, mostly because of the heart-wrenching family drama and trauma that goes on, especially between the mother and the son, Naomi Watts and Tom Holland.
Please, my mum.
Such a great connection, and it's like so well cast. This is a great movie. I'd definitely recommend watching this one. And you know, there's tsunamis and things as well. The last one, Melancholia. This movie is just beautiful. This one and The Impossible are kind of the only two outliers in this list. The other ones have been about destruction and cities and booms, waves, destroying everything. These last two, I'm hitting you with something different. Kirsten Dunst and Lars von Trier bring a masterpiece of depression, emotion, and romance. But despite the main character being in a wedding dress half the movie, the romance I'm referring to is not between humans. I'm talking about the visuals. It's so gripping, the story is so compelling. Honestly, it's a goosebumper. And that concludes the list. Have I missed any movies? Let me know in the comments below. Drop a like. Have a good day. See you later, dudes. Let's go.